Today I want to go down memory lane, like literally. I want to check out the most nostalgic VGM that I can find. Some of these I thought up on my own and kind of reached into my own memory to find some picks, and then the rest come from my patrons on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your awesome, what I assume are awesome suggestions. So let's just jump into it. The first song is from Final Fantasy and it's called Aerith's Theme. Just the piano's timbre sounds nostalgic already. Yeah, the whole color is just bringing me back, even though I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I would assume this one came out maybe early 2000s. Oh, it's so pretty, this part. The like color of everything, the only thing I can compare it to that I've heard, like in my childhood, is Harvest Moon Magical Melody. It sounds very similar to that kind of sound font, you know? It's really sweet. Especially that final kind of climactic area was so pretty, and obviously it sounds like video game-esque with the like artificial instrument. I think that really adds to the nostalgia factor too. A really solid pick. I like that one a lot actually. Okay, this is perhaps my most nostalgic song I could think of. I've done a whole video on it because it just is so bittersweet to me. The song called History from Sonic Mega Collection, also known as like the kind of comics extras menu. I know it sounds obscure, but I swear I'm not alone in thinking this sounds super nostalgic and bittersweet. What it is about it. It makes me feel so many things. That chord change. And then it kind of has this hopeful kind of chord. And I believe the composer of this track is the dude that composed Phantasy Star Online, which I know nothing about, but a lot of you guys have commented and said, hey, you need to listen to that because you're gonna like it. So I really want to hear soon, because if it's anything like this, I'm definitely gonna love it. Man, to be a kid reading the Archie Sonic comics. This is another one that I picked out, and it's called Midna's Lament. I'm sure you guys all know this one. It's such a classic Zelda track. I don't know, it's just so pleasing to listen to. And I think a part of it is kind of like you can kind of predict where it's gonna go and how things are gonna resolve. That's really satisfying a lot of the times. So let's go to this track that I've had recommended to me many times on many videos, and it's called Weight of the World. I see it commented all the time. I'm pretty sure this is like an extremely popular game, but I'm just out of the loop. I clicked on the English version, but I assume it doesn't matter if I listen to English or Japanese. I'm just gonna listen to English so I can understand what's being said. That half step up. Silence starts to overflow. My cries are inconspicuous. Tell me, God, Very 90s-esque percussion with that boom, ka-boom, ka-boom. Yeah, up a half step again. Woo. So powerful. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the composer's Japanese just based on the composition is so Japanese sounding. You know, it's giving J-ballad, J-pop. I actually really liked it. I kind of want to hear the original now, the Japanese version. Not that there's anything wrong with this vocalist, but her voice is giving very pop. I don't know if it meshes perfectly, but it's a very nice song, and I definitely feel the kind of nostalgic vibes, especially if you would have played this game, you know? A really cool pick, and I need to hear more from this soundtrack. This one is called Bridge Zone Music from Sonic the Hedgehog. The person who, I'll put it up on screen, but the person who recommended this, they said specifically PAL, Sega Master System version. Wait, isn't this Everywhere I roam, da-da-da-da. Isn't this like a real song? I don't know if this came before or after that song that I'm thinking of. I think it's a Janet Jackson song. It's a cute little tune. It really is. Oh, and check this out. One of the composers was Yuzo Koshiro, the goat. The tempo is obviously a little bit slower than I guess I'm not sure why the other version is sped up. Maybe it got changed down the line or people just sped it up on their own, but I actually really like this slow version and I think it's a cute song. This is Fear of the Heavens from Secret of Mana. So far it sounds kind of scary. Okay. Similar sound to that Final Fantasy track. Yeah, it's very nostalgic. I love the sound of the bass. Wow. Those crunchies, man. And then they ended on that cool ass score. I did not expect that. It had this kind of bittersweet feeling, and then the end they just went ham. Can we hear that again? Just like the crunchiest, most dissonant harmonies. Like the sweet ass jazzy chord at the end. Amazing. Okay, let's throw it back to 91 with the SimCity opening screen. Even if you had this composition with like actual instruments, I don't think it would change how nostalgic it feels. But just that old 90s sound, makes it hit harder. I don't even want to push start, because I just want to keep listening to this. Okay, let's jump to a little bit of a newer one. Not that much newer, it's still an older game. It's The End of the Battle from Shadow of the Colossus. This gives me a very specific feeling when I hear this. It's kind of hard to explain. Wow. The ending notes, it's like not fully resolving itself. All these like weird accidentals in there that give it this like edge of unsettling, but then there's a part of it that feels very calm. It's super strange. The only other song I've ever heard that gave me this feeling was this tune called Elsa's Procession to the Cathedral, and I played it back when I was in community band with my dad when I was in high school. I would be playing it on the clarinet, my part, and then I would feel like tears gathering in my eyes because it made me feel very strange. Like it was this feeling of calm and peacefulness, but also like something's not right because of those weird little notes that are thrown in that are like, that's not in this key. Why are we playing this note? This has the same feeling as that song, and I kind of like it. I don't know. It makes me feel weird, but I feel like it's an addicting sort of feeling. So I don't know if that gave me so much of a nostalgia feeling. Probably for other people who've played it, obviously it would. But a cool tune nonetheless, and very interesting. This is a song from Xenoblade Chronicles, which I've started to listen to over on Patreon. Gotten through like a small chunk of it. It's a big OST. But I have not yet heard this song. Xenoblade Chronicles, everything I've heard from it has been fantastic. These parts just blend so beautifully. I got chills so much on my arms. Ooh, it's so pretty. I like that there's vocals too. It's subtle, but it's nice. Yeah, to me, what I relate this kind of thing to, it does give me nostalgia, but it's kind of a different different world. It reminds me a lot of like the Key anime, Canon and Air and things like that, because they all had this sort of very sentimental, it's set up with like the vocals and stuff, but then they have the strings and piano and just the most emotional shit they could put together. So I thought that was beautiful. This next one is from the game Okami. I'm definitely the type that when I would watch a lot of anime openings, anime endings back in my youth, I would just feel so touched by the music. And it wasn't even because of the visuals on screen, it was like the composition. And I don't know, Japanese composers who specifically like write, you know, stuff for anime, it's put together in this way that it just touches you right in the heart. This one has a gorgeous chorus. I absolutely love the chord progression there. We got a song from Silent Hill 2, y'all. I don't know if this is gonna be scary or not, but it's called Forest. Oh, I think I do remember hearing this song. I've watched like playthroughs of Silent Hill 2. I got hooked on it back around Halloween, whenever the remake came out. And it has a really interesting soundtrack. Not just the horror sounding songs, but songs like this. And yeah, I would definitely categorize this as pretty nostalgic sounding. It's very like open and free. Especially the like E-piano. But the string part is so like, you know, constant underneath everything and on top of everything. It's a cool track, it's a cool ass game, and the soundtrack fits perfectly with that whole entire game. I'm excited for this next one, guys. This is from the game Knuckles Chaotix, which I haven't heard, but people recommend it a lot. On my video where I did like a Sonic music quiz, a song from Knuckles Chaotix came up and I was completely floored by how freaking cool it sounded. I can't believe I haven't listened to it yet, the full OST. But anyway, this is called Door into Summer, which just the title is very nostalgic sounding. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, it's the same kind of vibes as the other Knuckles Chaotix song I heard. It's like these cool R&B sort of chords and rhythms. Oh man. Oh, this part is a lot more bittersweet with that descending bass line. Can we hear that part again, please? With the sweet ass ba 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 rhythms. The melody sounds familiar to me too. I can't place it right now though. What is that? The melody's so familiar to me, and I'm not sure what it's from. I don't know, maybe it's just like a kind of melody that's reused a lot in like pop music. But if y'all can think of the song that I think I'm thinking of with that melody line, please let me know. Freaking cool. Yeah, I think that this one's really hip, but it's also has a touch of that nostalgia as well. Let's do Scars of Time from Chrono Cross. I love where you can hear like the musicians take a breath. Oh, hell yeah. This game looks interesting. I don't know, this, I've never heard or seen this, but it gives me a lot of nostalgia just seeing the visuals with it too. This is called Down by the River from Baldur's Gate 3. It's very pretty. It's kind of the same sort of nostalgia as the Chrono Cross one, I think. It has an ancient, magical sort of feeling to it, which I'm sure is, you know, goes with the game, obviously. Nice, and the vocalist definitely adds a lot to that one. She has a great voice. Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, title screen. I feel like title screens are like, by default, nostalgic, because it's the first thing you hear when you open the game. The only Spyro game I ever played was Enter the Dragonfly, is that what it was called? On GameCube. And then I watched some of my friends play other Spyro games. A Ratchet and Clank 3 track. I've only heard a bit of Ratchet and Clank, the first one, so let's hear it. It's a lot slower than the Ratchet and Clank stuff I've heard so far. This one is really strange, but I feel like it is very nostalgic too. Because it's very ambient. They're kind of mixing all the sound effects to like go with all the chords. It's an interesting one for sure, but I definitely see the nostalgia factor on that one. Another Final Fantasy tune, Memory of Lightwaves. Yeah, I mean, this already sounds pretty nostalgic. reminds me a lot of those songs that are like kind of simple as far as the composition. It reminds me a lot of Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts. I think the simplicity of it is really beautiful. Which, speaking of, I'm sorry, I thought I put this on the playlist, but I just reminded myself that I didn't. Dearly Beloved from Kingdom Hearts, we have to give it a listen real quick. You hear these songs that are tied, like they sound nostalgic, but they're also tied to your childhood and stuff, or just good memories. It is, whew, it hurts a little bit. Okay, this one's a classic, even if you haven't played Zelda. I guarantee you probably know this tune. Lost Woods from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Just ocarinas in general have such a nostalgic sound to them. It's great. It's really, really great. How can you dislike that song, honestly? Another classic, The Sims Buy Mode 1. I think I do remember this one. I don't know, anytime you have those staccato strings and then like a clarinet, a flute, it's just gonna sound like shopping music. This is Cave of Fear from Guardians Crusade. It's a 90s game, late 90s. Wow. Wasn't expecting this. It's like funky. The bass line's so cool. It does kind of remind me of a cave, but I wouldn't say a fearful cave. Like, it's kind of like a funky cave. That is so cool. Why is this so cool? What is this game? I don't know if the rest of the soundtrack is like similar to this, but that makes me want to listen to Guardians Crusade. Let's throw in a Mega Man song. Mega Man 8. Frostman theme. Okay, we're just on a cool bassline kick now. Yeah, Mega Man music is so cool. Everything I've heard is just amazing. And even though this is kind of like hype, you know, the chords are so dreamy sounding, which still gives it that nostalgic sound. This is so cool. I mean, everything sounds so calm, but then the bass line is just out of control in the best of ways. Yo, let's do a Street Fighter song. Street Fighter EX3. I have not heard anything from this Street Fighter soundtrack. Man, these all have great bass lines. And like the dreamiest sounding chords. Oh, hell yeah. The walking bass line and I mean, obviously very jazz inspired. But that top, the it's like reminding me of that Sonic Mega Collection sound again. Okay, is this just like most nostalgic songs or coolest bassline songs? I'm pretty sure these are all from the same person too, these recommendations, so. Shit. I don't know what I expected, you know, Street Fighter music is always so good, but I gotta listen to this full soundtrack. Okay, this is the overworld theme from Breath of Fire 3. Now this is straight up 90s Weather Channel music. Come on now. This would fit right in on the Weather Channel. Again, killer bass line. Song of the Traveler from Stellar Blade. Yeah. Okay, it's a bossa nova. That's pretty cool. Ooh, but it is very nostalgic in the way that it's kind of really dreamy, and like the echoiness of the vocals just adds to it. Never go wrong with bossa nova music. I love so many Brazilian songs and Brazilian composers. Let's do the Monster Hunter main theme. It reminds me a lot of the music that I really enjoyed playing when I was in like a community band, and sometimes we would play like these kind of epic, cool kind of songs that were really reminiscent of video game music, a lot of them. 2 people mentioned this one on my Patreon. It's called Fisherman's Horizon. Again, a Final Fantasy tune. Like, Final Fantasy is a nostalgia goldmine, I guess. I have never played a Final Fantasy game, but yeah, it's kind of making me tear up a little. It is really beautiful, and it just has this innocent, sweet feeling to it, and I guarantee you if I would have played this game I'd probably be full on sobbing listening to this. It is so wonderful. Thank you guys again for all those amazing suggestions. I mean, I don't think there was one that I really disagreed with in terms of it being nostalgic, but again, it's, you know, kind of subjective, I guess. Let's check out the song of the day, and this is a song called Let It Go from Ollie King. Thank you to Matt Hayes on Patreon for this suggestion. Let's hear it. Okay, this is a change of pace. This sounds very familiar to me. I mean, it's from Sega. Let's see. Oh, it's Hideki Naganuma. That makes so much sense. Definitely Sonic Rush, Jet Set Radio vibes. I wonder if this is like a sample rap. I don't think you can physically listen to like Hideki Naganuma stuff and not move. Yeah, this rap definitely is giving a sample pack, you know. Not quite as bad as In the House Like Carpet, but... And I'm sorry, if this is a legit rapper and I'm like shitting on them, I'm sorry. You sound good. The lyrics are just weird. Super cool. Thank you, Matt, for that suggestion. Yeah, it was a nice little refresher after all the kind of more emotional stuff to listen to. Just a good old Hideki Naganuma song. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. All my patrons and my Jazz Apples. Appreciate you guys. And thanks for the awesome suggestions for this video. And I will see you next time. Bye.